This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The BAISS Best of 3 Basketball Championships continuing yesterday at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Our Julian Gibson was courtside.
Benson, the St. John's Giants, they won Game 1 of the Senior Boys Championship on Monday night. On Wednesday night, they made it 2 in a row, despite being down as much as 10 in the first half. St. John's won the championship, beating Queens College 44-43. Celebrate, Giants!
Basketball is a 4-quarter game. We have played till the end of the quarter. Last game we was up 17 points. They came back, we won by 2. This game we won by 1. Then I played till the end of the game.
It feels great. Losing 3 years in a row, the Queens College finally getting this win in my last year. It just feels great. It's what we do all day.
It feels sweet. I've been here from grade 9, trying to win a championship every year, get knocked out, no winning one game. But I thank God he made us win this one this year.
We had to persevere. We couldn't give up. We understand that basketball is 4 quarters. Maybe 5 sometimes, maybe 6. But we couldn't give up. That was game right away. I guess they had to lose composure a little bit, you know, it's a young team and everything, but we just turned the ball over a little bit, you know, and we supposed to keep pushing, but we kind of stall the ball, try to hold the ball too much. But I mean, that's St. John's team. They've been together for 3 years. They've experienced.
Boy, it means a lot. The first one in 20 years for St. John's. My first time as a head coach at St. John's, and we won the championship.
Also celebrating last night was Kingsway Junior Girls. Let the Saints go marching in. Boy, they marched past Queens College Junior Girls 51-27.
I wouldn't say it was very easy, you know. I guess we started kind of slow again. I'm not sure why, but eventually they got it together and they were able to put it together and really pull off the victory.
We started off a little rough, but our coach got us some motivation to play better, and we came up with the win.
Kingsway is a very talented team. They did an excellent job. They were poised, but we tried to run them at the beginning. They were so confident at the beginning. We ran them, really ran them until they realized, you know what, let's just stop. They gained their composure, and they took it from us. We came close.
Now in the Senior Girls Championship game, this game shouldn't have been played because Princeville Falcons simply did not show up. They lost big time to SAC Senior Girls. SAC winning this one in blowout fashion, 24-5.
I thought we would have had a little more of a push in the game. I mean, we had a really a good challenge on Monday, but you know, we came in with a game plan tonight and we executed.
We just came together, practiced our offense, we executed it on the court. We practiced defense, we executed it on the court, and we were able to come up with the win. They're coming out to spread out, or we blow them out this time, and we wanted the championship just more. They thought they could have played with us, but they can't.
This is our 3rd time we're in the championship. It's an amazing feeling.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Now, despite 3 championships being handed out yesterday, the private school basketball season would play on. In junior boys action, the Aquinas Aces pulled off a 41-37 win to even their series with SAC and force a winner-take-all Game 3.
I just had to play hard, do what my coach told me to do. I didn't worry about the fouls, I just let God do the rest. We shut the guards down. That was our mission, to stop their 3 guards, and we did that. We played excellent defense, we rebounded the ball well also. The 50-50 balls was ours, we just wrestled them tonight.
The first quarter, we must have scored by 3 points. Not us. We had a bad start, but I figured with a bad start, somewhere along the line we can get back in the game. It took us so long to get back in the game. Then when we got in the game, we made about 5-6 turnovers back to back. Can't play no basketball like that.
Now we can tell you Game 3 in that junior boys series was played today. SAC pulling off a 1-point victory. We'll have some footage of that coming up for you come tomorrow. Well, the 32nd Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic will get underway on Monday, and the pools were released earlier today. Charles Fisher has the breakdown.
32 teams, 17 from New Providence, 6 from Grand Bahama, 6 from the Family Islands, and 2 from the Turks and Caicos. In Pool 1, the Pacers of Aaron Bailey, C.C. Sweeting, Clement Howell out of the Turks and Caicos, Bishop Michael Alden, North Eleuthera, Tellius Christian, St. John's College, the private school champs, and Aquinas Aces. In Pool 2, City Bethel, Doris Johnson, Jack Haywood, South Andrews, Sunland Baptist, Mangrove Key, Westminster, and Charles W. Sanders. Pool 3 is stacked with C.R. Walker, Mount Carmel, the defending champs, C.I. Gibson Rattlers, Kingsway Academy, Tabernacle Baptist, Central Eleuthera, Abaco Central, and St. Anne's Blue Waves. And in Pool 4, Anatole Rogers, Queen's College, North Andrews, 8 mile run, Agape out of Abaco, St. George's, British West Indies College from the Turks and Caicos, and Temple Christian School.
It was not an easy task. It was a momentous task, and we looked at the global picture, a national picture, and tried to put it in its true perspective, inclusive of the Family Island teams. And as the principal here said, we have 2 teams coming in from Turks and Caicos that we don't know much about, but we do think because they are coming, they know the Hugh Campbell for what it's worth, that their teams will be up to scratch. And we look forward to an exciting time.
There will be a total of 62 games. All games up to the championship will be played at the AFL Gym, the championship at the Kendall. Pool 1 will cross over to play Pool 2 and 3 versus 4. A twist in the Final 4 will be played that Monday morning. Reggie Forbes is scheduling coordinator.
With the late arrivals of many of the teams, when you look at Freeport is coming in, all of their teams are coming in on Wednesday. You look at South Andrews, they're coming on Wednesday. You look at Central Eleuthera, they're coming in on Thursday. You have another team from Mangrove Key, they're coming in on Wednesday. North Andrews is coming on Wednesday. So the difficulty was in setting up a competitive tournament to allow equal playing field for all of the teams and to create an exciting atmosphere at the gym. And we ran into some problems where if it was not done that way, in terms of the pools, we will have some blank spaces on games where there would not be any days where there wouldn't be any games. So we had to adjust the pool to accommodate the teams and their late arrivals.
The first jump ball is this Monday, and the first 2 days will pit New Providence-based private schools against government schools. For ZNS Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
3 days of competition complete at the Government Secondary Schools Track and Field Championships, and so far, so good.
All coaches, your school made this climax yesterday. It was very, very exciting with all of the schools. Of course, again, we met the Sage Breeze Raptors returning as champions again, and had some very, very good performances that I observed with the teams from the running event, trumping, and the throwing. And the senior school started the day, and you can see the excitement in the air. You know, the defending champions, CV Bell Stingrays, extremely competitive, want to defend their title, and doing extremely well, as well as CC Sweden Cobra. CC Sweden Cobras, right now they're in 2nd place, and CR Walker is in 3rd. So overall, the competition is exciting and heating up, and I think tomorrow is going to be even more exciting, especially when the fans come in, and we want to invite all of the alumni from the various schools to come out and support their teams.
The CB's Valentine's Winter Swimming Invitational will get underway tomorrow, and organizers are expecting a competitive meet.
We expect all of the clubs to be participating. It's going to be a great event. This is the first time also that we have what is called our Learn to Swim Kick events.
While we're on the topic of sports that involve water, we turn our focus to that much anticipated duel at Atlantis, which we promised you last night. Julian Gibson and Charles Fisher going head to head.
12 o'clock, I'm going to have my cheerleaders in place. Betty will be there. Opal will be there, Antia will be there. The whole world will witness this is last place again.
My, Julian, is it that serious? A rub down? Janaea, what's inside that cream?
Okay, let's go.
That's for another day. Let's go on to the leap of faith. Fisher walking in the front. Will it still be this way by the end? Now, of course, we want to give you a real bird's eye view. So Andrew Burrows stepping in with the real equipment.
My cheerleaders are not here, Opal and Antia, so I got to do this by myself. I'm going into this at a disadvantage. Charles is very familiar with this property. This is my first time. But I ain't really making no excuses, but I just setting the record straight. But I believe I can do it. See, he dresses like he
went
for the
Once
better
again,
or
I'm going to let Julian do all the talking, and Ashley Foot will do all the walking.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Not only Fisher's Fierashi, take a look at Julian's own. Julian looking to get some professional advice.
Okay, let's just how you can finish. Are you coming up first? Finish in first. You can be right in the back of me. Right in the back of me where you belong. First place. That's second place. The last place right there.
Taking one last look at the leap, Fisher kind of concerned, but there's no time to turn back. To find out who won, be sure to tune in tomorrow. But for now, you can go online to ZNSBahamas.com and vote on who you think won. Well, hundreds showed up last night as a memorial service took place for the late Colin Knowles at Faith United Baptist Church, Blue Hill Road South. And there's no doubt about it, Troppy will definitely be missed.
I would have had my first real encounter with Choppy while at Princeville. My basketball team would have defeated C.W. Sanders, and this was like almost like, yeah, you have arrived, because he said no Princeville team has never defeated C.W. Sanders.
I went to BBC for a year or two, and he was my physical ed teacher. I can say he was the first teacher to really put a good beating on me. He was really strict with discipline. He was a great physical ed teacher, a great mentor, a great individual.
He loved me like a daughter. He didn't treat me no other way than his other children, and I appreciate that. And we did everything together from me growing up. But I loved playing softball with him. The only thing is, I never could tell him no. Don't care how tired I was, I just couldn't tell him no.
When Troppy called me to play, he would say, Bubbles, here's the ball. We need you to win this game. Or Bubbles, I need you to knock in these runs. He was always giving me the leadership role, and he always could have counted on me, and I, just represented the team. And it was all about family.
We close tonight with another piece of sad news. William Billy Stevenson passed away this morning. Stevenson was well known in the softball and baseball circle. Locally, he played softball for John S. George. He also represented the Bahamas at a softball tournament in Mexico in 1966. Mr. Stevenson spent some 20 years coaching local baseball at all levels. He was a part of Freedom Farm, JBLN, and the now defunct New Providence Amateur Baseball League. Mr. Stevenson is the son of the late Cyril Stevenson, one of the co-founders of the PLP back in 1953. He was also my brother-in-law's father, and condolences go out to the entire Stevenson family from my family and all of us here at ZNS Total Sports. Mr. Stevenson was 72 years old. And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.